There's a new range of Mark II Supa Brollies. There's a 60-inch version and a 50-inch version. I'm going to talk you through the 60-inch version, the models that are available, and all the new features that make this the must-have bivvy of 2015. The first feature you'll notice is a really obvious one, and that's the fabric that we're using for the Mark IIs. The original Supa Brollies featured the Ventec light material, and due to popular demand, we've increased the thickness of the material to the standard Ventec that we've used on our bivvies previously. And the colour has also changed from green to a khaki colour. As with the original Supa Brolly system, we're using the optional fiberglass pole, which gives you a peak at the front. Comes supplied with storm poles, 236 for the front and 224-inch for the side. And then we've got the door options that have changed from the original. So on the previous Supa Brolly system, we had a door which had an infill for a clear panel and a solid panel, and the actual door itself was mesh, and you just added these panels over the top of that mesh. Now what that meant was that by having that infill, the mesh was smaller than what it could be. So what the product guys have done is decided to take that system away and now replace it with 3 separate individual doors. So you have a full solid door, you also have a full mozzie door, and a full clear PVC door, and you can simply just zip one door out and zip another one in. It's very simple, just 2 zips on each side, pull them down, it comes off, and you zip the new door on. On either side of the door we also have mesh windows that can be revealed by simply unzipping the solid panel and rolling it back. So should you wish to have a full mozzie front, you can simply zip the door in, roll the 2 sides up, and you've got a full mozzie mesh front, allowing you to see out but stop the mozzies from getting in. A really handy feature in the warmer months. And moving down, you'll notice that we have multiple pegging points, as we did with the original Supa Brollies. These just allow you to set the brolly to the height you require. Another feature that this new Supa Brolly Mark II has that we had on the originals is the single zip to remove the front. You can simply just unzip it all the way around and remove the front, so you can use it as an open fronted shelter should you wish to be doing a quick overnighter and not need a full system for that session. And once again, as with the original Supa Brolly system, we've added rod straps at the front, one either side of the main storm poles, just for you to secure rods as and when you're retying rigs, etc. So moving around to the rear of the Supa Brolly Mark II system, you'll see that we have a new bell cap design. It has a rubber seal underneath it, which means that once it's screwed down tight, there's no danger of water being able to penetrate where all the stitch lines meet in this central area. This is a really big step forward in the design of these Mark II Supa Brollies, and also has a secondary benefit when you're setting the brollies up. When you put the brolly onto the ground and you push the spokes out at the start, you could be putting it on stones or twigs, and that could damage the central area of the brolly. But this oversized plastic bell cap ensures that there's no damage to the material and means that it's going to last you for a long, long time. Something that we've added to this Mark II Supa 60 is rear vents at the back. Simply unzip this central zip that's velcroed on. We roll back these panels to reveal mesh on both sides. This, when coupled with the mesh at the front of the brolly, allows for airflow to pass through, and on really hot days it makes a massive, massive difference in keeping you cool inside, but yet stopping annoying insects from being able to get to you and bite you. So moving inside the new Mark IIs, you'll notice once again we've still got the unique patented STS space saver mechanism. This is a mechanism that's unique to Fox, and if you buy another brolly that claims to have a space saving mechanism, it will not be this original patented design. We've tweaked the retaining clips on the inside here, which the storm poles clip onto when you pack the brolly away. We've moulded a nice protector on the end here, which means that when you pack the brolly away, there's no danger of the sharp point from your storm pole from damaging the material of the brolly. So that's a whistle-stop tour of the new Supa Brolly Mark II 60. There's also a 50-inch version.
And here it is, the Supa 50 system Mark II. It benefits from all the great features that the 60's got. It's got the new protective bell cap, it's got the new door system with the green panel, the clear panel and the mozzie panel, the mozzie vents at the front, mozzie vents in the rear, and of course it's got the new khaki coloured Ventec fabric. The main difference is the Supa 50 features a 50-inch frame, so it's slightly smaller for you guys who want a smaller, more lightweight and compact bivvy. Also, as with the original 50-inch version, this doesn't feature the front porch system, so the flexible rib at the front just runs on the inside of the bivvy. all the way from the front down to the side pegging points to give it extra support. In addition to the two systems, both the 50 and 60 inch are available in open fronted brolly shelters.
And both the 50 and 60 inch shelters benefit from all of the same features, with the only differences being the floor print size and the actual size of the frame. So the main difference between these shelters and the systems that we've previously talked about is the lack of front. These are an open fronted brolly which are perfect for overnighters, short sessions and even day sessions where you want to keep the weight to a minimum. As we said, they share all of the same features as one another, the same Ventec khaki material, the same reinforced plastic bell cap at the rear. They also have rear mozzie mesh panels at the back that can be revealed by simply rolling up the solid panels to give yourself increased airflow on those really hot days. They benefit from the optional fiberglass pole support, two 24-inch storm poles for the sides as well, a heavy duty ground sheet, multiple pegging points so you can really crank the front down in heavy winds and rain conditions should you need to. As per the original open fronted Supa Brollies, there's also the optional mesh front available that you can buy separately. This enables you to thread it onto the fiberglass pole at the front, peg it into position and give you that much needed protection from annoying insects in the warmer months. So there's an overview of the 4 models in the new Mark II Supa Brolly range. We've packed them with a host of features to ensure that you get better value for money than ever before.